Okay, sorry about that. I don't always check my time here. I ran out of tape. I thought I had more than I realized. What we're going to do is we're going to sand this, okay? It's not going to be just... let me just explain this. When I do this project, you can leave it as it is, and you can just paint it without burning it if you want. Or you can go ahead and burn it like I'm going to. And I'm going to burn the whole head. I'm going to burn the front portion. And the flag, of course, does not get burned. Maybe the seams and that. And then the tail will be burned, okay? So when we do this, you can do it any way you want. If you want to just do it with a wooden eye, like carve it in and paint those eyes in, that is up to you. If you want to just do a little bit of texturing and paint the brown, the white and the brown, and then the flag, that's fine. I'm going to do a little more fancier, simply for those people that are into the wood burning and want to learn some things about feathering. And for my own enjoyment, I'm going to try to make it a much nicer piece than just burning it. I mean, just carving it and painting it. I want a little more realistic look to it. Okay, so this is carving in the round. So I'm gonna, whoops, that didn't go quite the way I wanted. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, be very careful cutting it out. All right, and alright, and I'm still looking at this to make sure it's what I want it to be. And I'm just like I said, this will be sanded. And folks, when you sand this kind of stuff, it does take a little bit of time, so it might take me a little bit longer to actually get this piece done because of that. Right, so actually I'm going to start putting where, I'm going to put this where we need it for the bill. So it comes up and around, and it comes down quite a ways. It comes underneath, almost underneath the eye here. Okay, and just to show you, this portion will come up and around, and that will go like so. Okay, so, and the same thing, it's going to be very hard to match this stuff up, folks. You know, it comes down, then goes out, and then goes underneath. Okay, so this all will get cut out yet underneath here, but this bill is going to come out a little further. It's going to be a little more distinct than what it is. So, and the thing is, looking at it from the front, but it's way too big right now. So let's just dig a little more of this out where the bill is. Alright, just a little bit more. A little bit more here. Alright. It does take time by looking at it, folks. Don't hesitate to take your time with this project. I'm just going to put a little indentation here just to show there's a little bit of a difference from one to the other. Just a little V-cut. Okay, just like so. And we'll make it a little more distinct there. I'm going to go a little further yet with the eyes. I'm going to make this a little deeper yet. It's kind of hard because you're going right across the grain, folks. As you can see, you can take a small, little rounded tool to dig that out if you want. I may have to do some of this offline so I can see it a little bit better. But, you know, and having a very sharp knife will help you. Let me try something else here. I have a couple of knives. I know some carvers will only use one kind of knife. I'm not like that. I switch a lot from one to the other, whatever really is the sharpest at the time. but you know, it doesn't hurt to have a couple of nice knives ready to go up here, you know. And I'm just trying to get that to match up a little bit. Okay. I think this is good as it's going to get for now. Alright. So we've got the head pretty well done. I'm just going to trim some of this off in the back because I need this to match a little bit better. And remember, here is where the start of the flag is going to come, okay? And that's going to be draped around. So this is going to come down around here, and this might overlap, okay? So what we want to do is we want to clean all this up, and we're going to make this a little bit smaller. I think he's a little too blocky for me yet, so we're just going to trim him up a little bit more. And we're really going against the grain on the ends here, folks, so don't be discouraged if it's not cutting right for you. That's fine. I hear the buggies are going past the house. I don't know if you can hear that on tape. They go all hours of the night, folks. I hear them 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, clopping with their horses out there. Alright, now, that's pretty good. I'm just going to have this come out a little more. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to taper this in a little bit, right down here. Right here. Now I'm going to clean this all up here, folks. Go right across it, clean it up. Alright. And go underneath her. See if we can clean this. Take all those rough spots off. It's going to be a little tight fit there. That's when the sandpaper comes in handy. Now, I know this looks a little bit wide, a little bit crooked even. But that's how it's going to start looking like it should here. Alright, so I'm going to trim this up a little bit more. And try to get the bill in there. Alright, we'll be back with the next section in a few moments.